show. It is your host, Stephen Heyman. Please like and subscribe below and follow us on Instagram. I'm gonna have those links below. So and follow us on Apple Podcasts if you have that. So yeah, we're gonna get right into what we're gonna talk about today. Today is an apology video. I want to apologize to all of the listeners on from who have migrated from my podcast over to here and have been listening to me for some time, which isn't a big crowd. Not saying that I'm the biggest guy out here. I'm still grinding, still trying to work my way up, and produce great content. But I want to make an apology, guys. I am truly sorry. I have robbed you guys of the truth. I have shamelessly done this without knowing. My boy, my co-host Matt Oler has warned me about this, and I defended this for the longest time. And today I'm going to speak out on this treachery that I have been a contributor to for some time. Since 2017 to be exact, and that is the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. I retract every single good statement I have ever made about the Star Wars: The Force Awakens, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, which I really crapped on even before, and The Rise of Skywalker. Okay, I was a big defender of The Rise of Skywalker. If you would go on my older episodes, which I will keep up because I'm holding myself accountable. I might sound like a hypocrite, but after a lot of time and rewatching the sequel trilogy movies, I see the light. I see the light. Okay. I was wrong. Ray sucks. Poe sucks. Finn sucks. Okay. The sequel trilogy is garbage, and I'm going to tell you why. So this video is going to be a little bit longer than the usual time that I go because I just need to speak my mind, and it's been on my mind for a while. And after reading the Star Wars High Republic books, this just confirms even more of my issues with Disney's Lucasfilm. So let's start with the main character, Rey. Okay. All right. So we have Rey, and I'm not calling her. We have Rey Palpatine. We're not going to call her Rey Skywalker. She's not a Skywalker. She is a Palpatine. Okay. So we're going to start with Rey. Okay. What I want to ask you guys this question, right? What makes a hero? You tell me. Let's just think about that for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Okay, let me tell you what a hero is. A hero isn't just someone who saves the day. A hero is someone that goes on a journey. A hero is someone that fails, all right? A hero is someone that fails and learns from their mistakes and comes back stronger than they were to defeat the evil that is coming onto the universal world or city or whatever that is, okay? A hero isn't perfect. A hero goes through hardship, right? If we go take a look at Luke Skywalker, right? Luke Skywalker was an annoying kid, right? Who didn't know what he wanted to do with his life, and then all of a sudden, right? He gets basically like put into this whole war. He starts serving for the the uh the rebels and stuff like that, where he starts flying and all that, and then he goes trains with Yoda. He leaves, gets his hand chopped off, right, and then goes back and I guess he finishes training with Yoda, and then he comes back, right. You guys, when he comes back in Return of the Jedi, right, and he goes and sacrifices his life for his father in the name of love, and then his father ends up, well, we thought killing Palpatine, who was the main villain, and then they, obviously reconnect as father and son. Anakin is restored. End of that story. I left out a lot of the other stuff, but obviously, you know what I'm saying. That is a hero's journey. Okay. Avengers. We go to Avengers, which is right behind me. The greatest movie that I've ever seen in in my prime years of life. The Empire Strikes Back for me is probably the greatest movie of all time, in my opinion. But for me, like as an adult, to experience the hype, this these are the greatest two movies in my opinion. Why? Dude, let me tell you why. Because they lost. They lost. And they almost lost in this one. If it wasn't for Tony Snap. They went through a hero's journey. They went through the how it felt to lose. They fell off the deep end. Thor was a drunk. Tony chalked being a superhero to focus on his family, right? There was only really one person that kept trying to do it, and it was Black Widow. Cap even kind of gave up at a point, you know? And what happened? They came together to defeat the evil of the universe. And in Star Wars, we get no hero's journey with Rey. Rey is practically perfect throughout the whole sequel trilogy. What hardship does she really go through? When does she really fail? Never. She never fails. She's practically perfect. And on top of that, they crap on all of the older characters to try to make Rey seem like she's the most perfect person in the world. Why? Is it because she's a woman? You tell me. Is it because she's a woman? Then on top of that, she barely trains and is the most powerful Jedi to ever live. Ever live. Let's not forget that she holds back a ship from going into orbit with her hands, bro, and shoots out lightning and destroys the whole thing. She can force Skype with Kylo Ren, which is, I mean, excuses the dyad. Okay, cool. Okay, whatever. She's the most powerful Jedi to ever live with very little training, unless and a lot of people like to give me the excuse of, oh my god, yeah, but there was a good gap in between the training. It was not a big gap in between these three movies. It wasn't. Okay. The only real thing that Rey has done is lift rocks, bro. Before the Rise of Skywalker, the only real thing she did was lift a rock. And she defeats Kylo Ren with no training. That shouldn't be possible. Kylo Ren has been training his whole life. He has Skywalker blood. He is a full-on Sith. Might be more powerful than Darth Vader, to be honest. I don't know. Because these people are super powerful, right? Or maybe near the same power level as Darth Vader, maybe more powerful. And somehow he manages to lose to a little desert girl with no training. You tell me. You tell me. That makes no freaking sense, and it kills the whole meaning of being a Jedi. The whole meaning of being a Jedi is you are powerful, but you need training. What did Luke Skywalker say when he saw Grogu? And what did he say to Din Djarin in Mandalorian? He is powerful, but he needs training. Without training, you're just someone that's just powerful. She's never had any real training. And when she had the chance to get training in The Last Jedi with Luke Skywalker, what happened? Luke is a straight up total just D-bag. I want to say it. He was a straight up total D-bag. Yo, let's not forget that, right? Let's not forget how they crapped on the older characters, right? Let's call it as it is, okay? Let's keep it real today. Tonight I want to keep it real. I'm very angry about this. Let's keep it a stack, all right? Han Solo, failed father, absentee father, ain't nothing, failed father. That's who Han is. And Han is back into his old stuff. Number one, how would he even lose the Millennium Falcon? Let's not get into that, okay? Leia, failed mother, failed politician, back in the same place as before. She's nothing. Luke, he fails. He fails his nephew. He fails his sister. He fails Han Solo, his brother-in-law. And what happens? He goes into exile and refuses to train anyone or to try to save his nephew in the name of love. If this is really Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi, he would have went to sacrifice himself for Ben Solo, just like he did his father, because it's his blood. That is the whole meaning of that. That is who Luke Skywalker is. The Luke Skywalker and Mandalorian is who we deserve. That's a person that we deserve to see in this sequel trilogy. Okay? Literally. I can promise you that if Luke properly trained Rey, okay, in the ways of his order of the Jedi, she would have been a fan favorite. And if Lucasfilm, aka Kathleen Kennedy, if she actually emphasized the fact that let's get a story with these with the core five, right? Han, Luke, Leia, Chewie, Lando. Let's bring them back and put them all in the movie so we can honor the past, right? And pass it on to the future, which is Rey, Finn, and Poe. Okay? If they did something like that, the fans would have better received Ray, Finn, and Poe a better way, and they wouldn't have been written in this terrible way. Ryan Johnson really ruined the franchise, but J.J. Abrams didn't do a great job starting it either. I don't think I really like out of the three, obviously The Force Awakens is the best movie, but still, it's not that great. It isn't. And to be honest, to be frank with you, they took none of George Lucas's advice. They went a totally different way. Why do you think George cancels Ray and didn't show up to the premiere? There's a reason. It's not because he was sick or he had diarrhea. It's because they ruined his universe. Not to mention, they said that the EU isn't canon anymore. What? Yet this is canon. The worst Star Wars. The worst movie Disney might have ever produced is The Last Jedi. Might have been the worst movie Disney ever produced. I don't know. It's pretty much up there. This is a terrible universe, and Kathleen Kennedy is to blame. She's ruined Star Wars for all of us. Okay. And when I'm saying Star Wars, I'm talking about the sequel trilogy. She's ruined it. Okay. She messed up. And now we have Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni they're trying to resurrect the Star Wars universe with Mandalorian, with all these spin-off shows, with Ahsoka, with the Acolyte, which Kathleen Kennedy has hands in. Hopefully she doesn't have a lot of power. And Mike Zero, and who knows? I mean, I'll be honest, Mike Zero pulls like 30 times a day, and he freaking just I don't know if a lot of stuff he says isn't true, and a lot of stuff he says is true. I have nothing against him. I love him. But Mike Zero, I'm pretty sure he said in one of his videos that Kathleen Kennedy might not have as much power in the Acolyte. I pray to God that she doesn't. We have an Obi-Wan show. See, these are the stories that I wish we got like way back before Rey even came to the picture or that character. We should have got the fill-ins for these gaps that we never got to see. It's so much Star Wars that we never got to see. Like we never got to see Plagueis and young Palpatine on the big screen. We never got to see Obi-Wan and Darth Vader on the big screen. Excuse me, or Darth Vader killing Jedi after Order 66. We don't get to see this stuff, but they just skipped over it and throws us to Rey. And I understand, and this is the thing. If anyone from Lucasfilm or Disney wants to come at me, you can't come at me. You know why? Because I understand why you did it. I get it. You want to sell. You wanted to sell to the kids. You wanted to start something new. You don't want to make it appealing to my age or a 60-year-old. But here's the thing, Disney. Here's the thing, Kathleen Kennedy. We're the ones that's paying the money. We're the ones that's buying Disney Plus for these kids. We're the ones that buy the pops. We're the ones that buy the toys. We're the ones that see the movie 60,000 times. We're the ones that buy the posters. We're the ones that buy the games. We're the ones that buy the shirts. We're the ones that pays for the stuff. Sorry, guys, got a little angry. Hit my camera over. We're the ones who pay for you to do what you do. We're the ones that pay. And a kickback to us is you talking about fanboy tears. A kickback is we have Paul Hidalgo coming at Star Wars Theory for crying. That's the get back that's what we deserve as fans. No, that's a nah. In the words of Den of Nerds, that's a nah from me, fam. That's a nah from me, fam. No. And I am done with defending this sequel trilogy. I have nothing against Daisy Ridley or Oscar Isaac or what's the dude's name? John Boyega. I have nothing against them, but the direction that they were led to was terrible. The greatest movie franchise of all time was killed. And now we see some resurrection with these shows in Mandalorian. I pray to God that this works because Star Wars is still in shambles. You know, it still is. And I saw somebody the other day comment on YouTube, let's give Kathleen Kennedy credit. No, we're not giving Kathleen Kennedy any credit. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni have the control over Mando. They're the reasons why we love this show so much. And it's not perfect. I'm not saying that. But it's better than what we've ever gotten since Disney has this is the best. This is the first thing that they've made that the fandom can unite on ever since freaking Rogue One with the Darth Vader hallway scene. Literally. Han Solo split fandom. Some people hated it, some people liked it. And all these other sequel trilogy movies fans have hated. Okay? Because It just they didn't pay us the right fan service that we needed. And then you bring back Palpatine. We didn't need him in the Rise of Skywalker. We didn't. Ryan Johnson, man, don't even get me started with that guy in The Last Jedi. I mean, come on. It's just this universe failed, and I'm here to say it myself. I defended this crap for years, and today it stops. Today, I have Last Jedi posters. I have Rey posters. I have Star Wars freaking Rise of Skywalker posters. I'm not putting them up on my wall. You will never see them again. You know why? Because it's trash, and trash doesn't end up on my wall, except freaking Justice League, which I apologize, but I love Henry Cavill Superman, and I love Ben Affleck Batman and Aquaman and Wonder Woman. The only people that I don't like is Flash and Cyborg because they suck. I don't have COVID, just coughing. so back to what I was saying, guys. This franchise was a joke. Okay, the sequel trilogy, not the franchise. The sequel trilogy is a joke, and it might not be. It's probably never going to be decanonized. So for Disney to decanon this means that they lost, And to be honest, it's probably never going to be. But in my eyes, this is not the canon anymore. I'm done thinking this is canon. Done. Stamped. It's over. The sequel trilogy is out of my mind. Out. And I am on the side of Dave Filoni and Favroni. As what the girl said on Geeks and Games, I think Favroni. That's the side that I'm on. And I believe that what they're going to do is going to heal some wounds. Maybe not all, but it's going to heal some wounds that's going on in the Star Wars community. We all can come together and we can be able to say this is what we deserve. Okay? And that's really all I got to say. I'm going to leave it there. But thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Not Twitter. Follow us on Instagram, friend me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram at Steve Hayes. If you want to talk and you want to argue, I'm here. I'm ready. So thank you guys and have a wonderful, wonderful night. May the force be with you all.